Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Sup everyone, it's Timmy B of Timmy B Sports and welcome to this week's edition of Friday Night Bets. Good news, my Boise State jersey came in the mail the other day. Bad news, we don't play tonight, but we do play at Hawaii tomorrow for some late night action. Worst news, we went 1-4 again last week and Minnesota football will be the death of me. Florida International did not cover +9 at home against FAU, losing 38-19. Iowa did their part in scoring 35 points, but Minnesota scored 7 and the over 58.5 did not hit. Our double dip of Minnesota's first half over 13.5 did not hit, and the triple dip teaser of the Iowa, Minnesota, and ECU Cincinnati overs did not hit because the Gophers are garbage at football. However, Cincinnati scored over 41.5 points in their blowout win against ECU for our only win, so thank you, Bearcats. Tonight, we have 4 games including FAU again, an ACC matchup, a Mountain West matchup, and, of course, Minnesota. With these 4 games, I'll provide a pick in each game and then a parlay for the final pick. Tonight is the night we go 5-0, so here are tonight's picks. The first pick tonight will come from the ACC matchup of Syracuse and Louisville, and I'm going with Louisville's team total over 37.5 points at -115. Last year, these two teams played toward the end of the season, and Louisville won 56-34 and returning their starting quarterback. Syracuse's defense is giving up 31 points per game and 33 per game on the road. Now, Louisville's offense has shown that it can score points, especially against bad defenses, averaging 41.5 points in their 2 wins and 38 points at home. This might be a close one, but I expect Louisville to score 40-plus points. The next game in order of kickoffs is, oh boy, Minnesota at home against Purdue. Now, when you lose a bet, sometimes the strategy is to stick with it, so I'm going with over 60.5 points tonight at a line of -107. Now, these are 2 bad teams, so this could easily be a 13-9 struggle bus of a game, but I'm going with the more fun chance that these teams are so bad we see a 45-42 shootout. We know Minnesota can score against average and below defenses, so I expect them to bounce back to score at least 30 points. Purdue is averaging 25 points per game and put up 24 and 20 on defenses like Iowa and Northwestern. Please, Minnesota, do this one time for us. It's your last Friday night game of the season. The next game is a tough one with UMass and FAU. Not that this game will be close. FAU will win because UMass might be one of the worst teams in college football. But what do we bet? Usually, UMass overs are a guarantee, but can I trust FAU's offense? Well, I trust them enough to bet over 23.5 points in the first half at a line of -125. In UMass's 2 games, they have given up 31 and 28 first-half points. Last week, FAU scored 24 on the road and should have no issues getting there at home tonight. Playing UMass is a classic, score as much points as possible in the first half to give the backups a bunch of playing time in the second half type of game, and hopefully FAU has that same mindset. The final straight-up bet for the night will be Air Force -9.5 at home against New Mexico at -107. I didn't want to do just overs, so here's a spread for you guys. Air Force hasn't played since Halloween, where they lost to Boise State, which means they are well rested and ready to take on the Lobos of New Mexico. Last year, Air Force beat New Mexico 44-22 and put up over 500 yards of offense. Although New Mexico is 2-1 against the spread, I expect Air Force to dominate and cover. The final pick of the night will be a parlay, and I'm going with Louisville moneyline, Purdue, Minnesota over 60.5 for a double dip, and Air Force moneyline that pays out +170. I already told you why the over will hit, and Louisville and Air Force should win their games pretty easily, especially both being at home. Louisville is a 20-point favorite, and New Mexico is 0-3, and Air Force is going to win and cover. And that's it for this week's Friday Night Bet picks. Coach Taylor, how do you see our picks doing tonight?
I see us winning out there tonight.
Well, you heard it from Coach. We're going to be winners tonight. Now, who are some of your winners and who are some of your bets for tonight? Comment below your picks and make sure you subscribe to this new channel and hit the bell to be notified when all or some of my videos are released. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter at It's Really Timmy B for a recap on our picks and use the hashtag FNB to follow along. Please bet responsibly. I'll see you next week and let's get rich.